Romancing the Dungeon is intended for mature audiences, as this show contains adult themes, but not like those kind of adult themes, just sensitive stuff that some audience members may find upsetting. Content warning for specific episodes can be found in episode descriptions. You're listening to Romancing the Dungeon, a softcore D&D podcast about heroes navigating their daily lives while looking for love in a world full of peril, monsters, and heartbreakers. Aww. Last time on Romancing the Dungeon.
To separate the three of us, we're going to have to break through something stronger than a nightmare. You're pushing against him, he's pushing against you, there's an arrow sticking out of his neck, his blood is in your mouth, his blood is on your hands. You killed Hod. You find yourself at a loss in this space for who you are. You should call it home.
Fia told me not to believe anything in here, so I'm going to assume you're just trying to get under my skin.
Nate didn't give up everything so you could waltz around and be an asshole.
Then why did you kill him?
Your Royal Highness.
These charges of blasting jelly should be planted and on my command detonated.
I don't know if it gets us out of here, but it does show me that there's another way.
We'll get out of here if you deny it.
I'm going to warn you, we have not seen half of the horrors yet to come.
Are you lonely, miserable, or just plain horny? Well, you've taken the first step to solving your problems. Welcome to D8, devoted, desired, dreamy or dirty, dapper dates for dejected daters. My name is Roz Grabers, founder, CEO, and love wizard. And can we just cut for a second? Let's drop the act, okay? Real talk time. Let's check in. How are you doing? Like, how are you really doing? Physically, mentally, magically.
Hashtag blessed.
It sounds like you could use a little support, right? If you act now and use the code ROZZY69, you can save 10% off your first session with certified healers and shrinks at the Temple of Nat. And on that note, what's your happiest memory, friend?
You won't believe it, but it's running away with my love for Donna.
What the fuck's a Hadana?
Donna, I hardly know her.
Yeah, I'm with AJ on this one.
Aren't you a love wizard?
Yeah.
Well, obviously not a very good one.
Well, that's your opinion. My credentials from Mistian University stand, Hephaesta, it's your turn to answer the question.
My happiest memory...
Christ, here it goes.
You know what, Roz? I'm not very happy right now, okay?
Oh, I'm just going to close the door on the booth.
Roz, if you'd asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would say when I was promoted to be captain of the GHR Night Scouts. More recently, every day has been a happy day. Ever since this bath I took when staying with the Craigs. And I can't wait for tomorrow.
That's about the time that you came out. Oh, you sly dog. Oh, I take it I haven't had a word. Don't say anything. Not right now. People can hear this. We'll talk later. In my trailer.
Recently, my happiest memory was a day I had in Gaelshire where I went around on a tour, went to a library and went to a night market and went to an old castle. It was really nice.
Oh, AJ. Yeah, kiss Sebastian. Kiss him.
find yourselves in a strange... Hephaesta, you're in your apartment. It's clean.
Oh, this is not my apartment.
Well, it is, because you can see, your stuff everywhere, but like organized. It's a little unnerving. Everything has sort of a shine on it. Everything that looks a little too perfect.
Not like a greasy shine.
No, like kind of a glistening shine.
Ugh.
The curtains are...
Someone hung curtains?
There's curtains, yeah. Yeah, the curtains are like a plush, deep green. The bed is this queen size, beautiful studded headboard.
Yeah, that I might take.
Draped in like blankets and cushions for days. The kitchen is there.
That's what was under all that stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
And as you kind of start to take everything in, you see a pile of stuff move under the cushions on the bed. Ivan, AJ, and Fia, you find yourselves buried under a mountain of pillows that all smell a little like sandalwood and leather.
Hello?
Hello?
Where I can hear you. Where are you?
I'm over here. Where are you?
I'm sort of under... Let me... Hold on, I'll crawl over to you.
It's very easy to crawl through because it's, it's not boulders.
Known as the hardest thing to crawl through.
Yeah. Sure.
Whoa. This is so easy to crawl through. It's not like it's boulders or something.
Which is the hardest thing to crawl
Yes,
through.
yeah.
I crawl towards Ivan. Peek through. Oh, hey. Hi.
There's... no, you crawl straight through and there's just a puddle of ooze.
Ivan, I'm coming towards... I just need to crawl through this ooze.
There's a squirrel, like a really adorable looking squirrel crawling through some blankets towards you.
Okay, you do that. I'll kill the squirrel.
Okay. Well, what? Why? Why would you kill this? The squirrel's probably fine.
It's coming at me.
Where are you guys?
Oh, Vic. I'm by a puddle. Ivan's by a squirrel.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll try and find each other. Maybe just go away from those things.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I attack the squirrel.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
11.
What's
What's your squirrel's
squirrel's AC?
Doesn't hit. 1 second for you. The puddle is trying to attack me.
Yeah. A tendril of slime just sort of like out of it. It does the thing where like kind of it wets your face.
Oh my god, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I start going in the direction of their
Give me
voice.
an acrobatics check.
15.
Like you gotta, AJ, I'll come help. I'll come save you from the puddle. And you start kind of like crawling through everything as well. You're tangled and it's like you're kind of wriggling around out of everything and you just fall free with a thump. And Hephaesta, you see a very long, foamy looking weasel just fall out of the bed, like with just this cloud of like saliva at its face.
Oh, this is my apartment. Okay, that feels better.
Thea, you see a very small unicorn. It's black and blue, but it has like its mane sort of like slightly like it has an undercut and its eyebrow is pierced.
Do I hear Hephaesta's voice coming from it?
Oh, yeah, you did speak. Yeah. It's sorry.
I'm just so used to droning you out,
Hephaesta, is that you?
The weasel starts talking and foam starts spitting from its mouth.
Sounds like Fia, though.
It sounds like Fia.
They're just like, whoa. Fia.
Hephaesta, you're a unicorn.
What? Start looking and
Yeah, you do the thing where you turn very, very quickly a couple of times around. Your tail hits something off the counter. It falls over, smashes, and then reappears on the counter fixed perfectly, like brand new. You catch your reflection on the, holy crap, who knew chrome could like reflect things? And you are a black and blue unicorn. Your little unicorn horn has like a ring also in it.
I just look and I'm like, no.
Wait, if you're a unicorn, am I a unicorn too? Am I a unicorn?
Fia,
Yeah.
you're some kind of rat.
I'm a what?
I don't know, you're some rodent thing.
AJ, what are you doing to the puddle?
I'm trying.
I know how to defeat this.
Someone give me a straw.
I'm essentially taking the dodge action, just trying to move out of the way of this puddle while also searching for Ivan, being like, Ivan, the puddle I talked about, it's attacking me.
The squirrel. A minute. Let me get a squirrel.
Ignore the squirrel.
A mouth forms in the puddle as Ivan speaks.
Oh my god, Ivan, you're in the puddle.
What?
The puddle has you.
I look at the squirrel and the beady little eyes. Oh, God.
Ivan, is there any chance I'm also a puddle?
No, you're a squirrel.
A squirrel?
No, squirrel.
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 I'm a squirrel.
No, not squirrel. Not squirrel. It's 2 syllables. Squirrel.
Squirrel?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I look at my little paws. And I'm like, and my tail. And I'm like, oh. I have bad news for you. You're ooze.
I don't.
Ooze. Like a puddle, but gross.
It's very hurtful. I just don't know if I could look at you right now.
Ivan, do you want to slither on me and we can pretend we're both a squirrel?
Don't say slither.
Yeah, he slops everywhere.
Do you want to sort of... We'll pretend we're both one combined wet squirrel.
I've been kind of like upset that you were slime or ooze. You turn, you think, and you flop out of the bed in like pieces and then like swoop back together. You see Ivan, you know unicorns, you used to hang out with them. That's the weirdest fucking unicorn you've ever seen. Next to it, like reaching up to kind of like touching its face, you see a rabid looking weasel. It's kind of a dusty pink and grey.
Hello.
Ivan? I just like panic and I start stomping my hooves.
Hephaesta, come down. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What's that?
That's Ivan.
What?
He's ooze for some reason. Where's AJ?
I leap from the bed.
You do. You like it's like I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna solve this. I've got everyone's back. I'm good. And you hop up and you jump and it's like, oh crap, I'm tiny. And as you kind of, oh no, I'm gonna fall. You open your arms and your little squirrel legs, and like a little membrane appears, and you gently glide down to the ground, and then into a barrel roll and land perfectly.
I'm here. I'm this guy.
Oh my god, it's another rat.
What?
At least he's not foaming from the mouth, though.
Why are you foaming from the mouth?
I don't know. I can't get it to stop. I keep wiping it off and it just won't go away.
Just knock it off, yeah.
So, we don't normally look like this. That's fact number 1. Fact number 2 is, Festa, you seem to have won, because you look kick-ass.
I mean, it's definitely better than 2 rats and some slime.
Well, I've seen a unicorn and... fugly.
So he might be upset because I called him ooze.
Stop saying ooze.
But you're an ooze.
Goo?
Ivan, goo.
Sludge.
Slop.
Can we move away from the ooh vowels, please?
Like as the 4 of you stand / jelly there.
Point fingers at each other.
Yeah, and it's oh, you're this, no, you're that, and you look like this, and you've got that, and you are kind of half checking each other out in like the shine off of Hephaesta's chrome cooker. You all kind of see kind of in the reflection of the apartment, a shadow kind of appears, and just with kind of a very like exasperated sigh, you are clearly manifestations of how Dahlia sees you.
She sees you as a chrome cooker, by the way, just FYI.
She can't look at me, hence you can't see me.
Oh, no, we can. We can see, like, you're in the cooker.
I'm in a reflection of the cooker. We have little time for your childish immaturity. We have to break Dahlia.
So what? Because she sees us this way, it'll bring her back to like reality?
We are in a maze of her memories. As I said on the other side, this is all a delusion, a fantasy and a dream colliding. Like a nightmare, some of this is real, and some of this has been twisted by Dahlia. I wonder how she came about this kind of power.
This just looks away.
Do you have memories with Dahlia here, Hephaesta?
Yeah, I mean, of course. We were together for a while.
Okay, would you know I don't know what this memory's about or where we could go and find her, or I guess we just kind of have to follow your lead on this one.
I mean, this can't be a proper memory. Everything's so shiny.
Maybe it's how she remembers it.
It pains
Sweet
me to
precious
say it, but Fia seems to be the only one of you getting this.
But she doesn't even know me. Why would she think of me as a slime?
Whose
Maybe-
body are you in?
It's good. You're in Nate's body. That's why. It's not you.
But that makes sense. Like, I don't know Dahlia, so how would she pick squirrel with wings?
Squirrel.
Squirrel with wings. Wings. It's these new cheeks. I can't get used to them.
Yes, you are quite a puzzle. And if you've had no interactions with Dahlia, then maybe this is how you see yourself subconsciously.
Sure. I mean, squirrels are resourceful, friendly, work well in a team, really fuzzy, good with nature, also kick ass. I've always wanted a wingsuit, so yeah, that tracks.
Rabies.
Who?
Rabies.
No, I think that's Fia with the foaming and the.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fia.
It's how Dahlia sees me. I don't see myself this way.
Yeah.
Does that mean she sees you as a unicorn?
I guess so. I like fling my mane around a little bit.
If you are to confront Dahlia, we have to break the delusion. Hephaesta,
Yeah.
you are partly to blame. There are memories and shadows of memories. You are going to need to find them and eliminate them.
What does that mean? Is she going to lose memories?
You're going to have to get Dahlia to face the truth.
Okay. Is this going to hurt her?
Some people find comfort in it.
And that's our only way out.
Maybe then she can finally, heal.
Okay. Where do we go? Like, she's not here, so.
This is where we arrived. Is there a memory you have of you and Dahlia in this apartment? Does anything strike you as particularly memorable? Nostalgic?
I kind of look around and there's small things like I remember us, getting ready to go out or, sitting in bed. But I'm purposely avoiding anything specific. I don't know. We spent a lot of time here.
But there's nothing of consequence.
These aren't my memories. These are her memories. So shouldn't she be, I don't know, showing us what matters?
As you say that, you hear the window rattle.
I look over at it.
It's covered by curtains.
I kind of look at the others and then I start like walking over to it and just give it like a little shove the curtains open. It's my horn.
You draw the curtain back a little bit, and outside you see that it is a torrential downpour. Dahlia's on the fire escape, bawling her eyes out, angrily.
Do I suddenly remember what's going on?
Vaguely. You turn and kind of like, ooh, I'm not going to look at that. And you see a vision of yourself just flipping her off and storming out the door. You are dressed to party.
Yeah, well, I kind of remember that, but look, that happened a lot.
Dahlia crouches down. She's holding something in her hands, shoves it into a bag, and she turns to leave. Where she's standing, where she stood, there's a shadow. And it lunges straight at you through the window.
Oh, shit.
Roll for initiative.
Yep.
10.
14.
17.
7.
Okay. Yeah, Hephaesta, this monster shadow just smashes straight through the glass. And where you would expect there to be fragments and debris, it just rushes straight through as if it was incorporeal. It lands right in front of you, and it takes this kind of monstrous form with these razor sharp claws. It's fairly nondescript. It's just a blur of shadow, and and darkness, but around its head you just see these kind of spindling horns. Your action.
Yeah, I just jump up and like swipe my hooves at it.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
20, unnatural.
Okay.
And with that I do 18. And I multi-attack, so does that mean I just get to do it again?
Yes, yeah.
Why is this unicorn cooler than Hephaesta? So it's another unnatural 20 to hit with another 9 damage.
You rear up in that like, wait, what, I can do this? And you go back on your back legs and bring your hooves straight down on top of it. For something that passed through the window, at first you almost feel like yourself moving through it, and then just your unicorn magic, because that's what you are. You imbue these things, you come straight down on top of it and you feel your hooves connect with the creature. You do it a second time, you go up and down straight on top of it, and you've hit it hard. Bonus action?
No.
AJ.
How close are we to this creature?
Yeah, Hephaesta's kind of within that kind of 5 feet of melee. You're about 15 feet away.
All right. I am going to spring quite literally into action and leap into the air towards this creature to try and make a tail attack. Ooh, not great. 2+ whatever is never going to do anything. So.
Yeah, you leap up with all the grace and power of a flying squirrel, and you land kind of about a foot forward. Bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm going to use the Defender feature, which means AJ can move up to its speed towards a creature that is hostile to an ally.
Okay. Yeah, you scurry right up towards Hephaesta, and it's like, yeah, I got you, Hephaesta, and you take a defensive stance. I mean, Hephaesta's like towering over you as a unicorn. Well, like a mini unicorn. A mini-corn.
Like a pony-sized unicorn?
Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, like a Shetland pony.
Like a Shetland pony?
Yeah. Aww. The shadow is going to take a swing at you, AJ.
Cool.
That is an 11 to hit.
It does not hit.
Damn your
Scurry.
squirrely scurriness. Yeah, it brings a claw straight down top of you. The claws tear through the floorboards, but you do that little like, I'm going to eat all your claws. You can't catch me. I'm a small little baby squirrel thing.
Just a baby.
The baby.
Thea.
I'm going to scurry up and actually scurry onto Hephaesta's back, and then from there swipe at
You
the...
better get your shots.
And I'm going to swipe at the shadow. 15.
15 hits.
Okay, so that is 5 damage plus 7 poison, and then because I'm within, I think I'm reading that right, if I'm within 5 feet of an ally, I get to add 2d6 to that.
Yeah.
So is 10 more damage.
Yeah, Fia, as you weasel up Hephaesta's hind leg, you scurry across her back, in through her mane, and it's like, oh god, there's weasel on me. You are kind of standing on top of Heffy the unicorn's head, and you bring your weaselly claws straight down into the shadow. You cut into it. It's strange. It's like cutting into webs. You can kind of feel something, but you don't feel it kind of come through. And at the same time, it still recoils from you.
They must make a con save as well for the poison.
No, it does not.
Okay.
It's immune.
Oh, it's immune to poison? Okay, so it doesn't take any damage, right? That's right.
Ooze boy.
So 15 feet away.
Yeah.
So I have 10 feet of movement. But just, I don't like, if I move 10 feet directly towards it, does that put me then in 5 feet reach?
Yeah, you're
5 foot reach.
Yeah, you've got 5 foot reach.
Okay. Well, okay, then I attack.
Yeah, you all hear it's like a as Ivan just like
Silly putty. We'll call you Silly Putty.
Oh my gosh, look at that boy got.
So natty 20.
Because I'm serious putty.
So 20 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of acid damage.
Jesus.
okay. Yeah, you flop and roll over yourself. It's just somehow, Ivan, your non-skeletal frame is moving. You see Fia on top of Heffy's head. You see AJ taking a defensive stance in front of one of Hephaesta's painted hooves, and you just like 2 tendrils just come out and engulf the shadows, the base of it, and you see the shadow kind of fizz and burn as you engulf it a little and then pull back. It's barely holding itself together. Hephaesta.
You guys are all like behind on top of me?
Yes,
Not in front.
two are in front of you at your feet, and Fia the weasel is on your head.
Do I get to Eldritch Blast with my horn?
100%.
Fuck yeah! Let's blast this bitch! Ooh, okay. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage.
Yeah, your horn glows, and like Fia, you even have to like, oh wow, and you kind of stumble back and have to grab onto Heavy the Unicorn's mane as you see just it begins to pulse with power, and then an explosive blast of eldritch magic just erupts at the tip. You know in anime when you see that like super powerful force just of concentration, it blasts the shadow directly in its face. You see the whole thing gets obliterated. Where it stood, there is just something kind of floating in the air, twisting. It looks like a shard of glass.
Can I grab things?
Yep.
Ooh. Props.
You can take one.
For those listening, there's a bag, and the bag has shards in it.
I'm assuming I can share
Yeah.
it with the class.
Okay.
That's a great first piece to get.
Okay.
Tom from Tom and Jerry.
No, it's not. You just kind of pluck it from the air, and it looks like a piece of a picture.
Okay.
And it is one of those things when you look at it, it's vaguely familiar. So if we could just do that, but a little quicker. Hephaesta, you're going to need to share.
Share what exactly?
These are Dahlia's memories, but they're tied directly to you.
I don't remember that specifically.
Whatever lies you need to tell yourself. I am going to seek Dahlia. I will contact you again when I have found her. Look for memories and shadows. The more of those you are able to untangle, the less damage that will be caused. Morag kind of just fades from the reflection.
Big sigh of relief. Oh, God. See what you're saying about her. She's so mean.
I'm just kind of sitting there, like, pawing at the piece I grabbed.
I climb down Hephaesta and I pick it up and it's like, look, I know this is going to be horrible, uncomfortable, but the sooner we do this, the sooner we get out of here, and the sooner you wake up.
Yeah. I think that was, like, one of our 6 breakups. But I don't remember which one. I don't know. Do we just keep moving? Do we just...
I think that's all we can do, unless you just want to stay here and live like a unicorn.
I mean, when you put it that way...
I don't think Ivan wants to be an ooze for the rest of his days.
Stop calling me an ooze.
He's a silly
Sludge.
putty.
Sorry, sludge.
I can stick with putty for now, but I swear to God, if someone says ooze again, I will.
Ivan, look. It's not you, it's Nate.
I'm the one suffering through this. You rabid weasel.
Now, no need for name calling.
No, it's fine. I am.
There you go.
I can admit to what I am.
Also, when you say ooze, you bubble in a really satisfying way. I don't know what it is, but it's very mesmerizing.
Look, Nathaniel may have been an ooze, but I certainly am not.
No, you're not.
Yes, exactly.
So don't be so mean.
Thea, you said not to trust Morag. And Morag said the more of these we collect, the less harm is done. She didn't say to whom. Is there a chance that just going to find Dahlia first is our best way out of here? Or is she usually true about these kind of things?
Don't know if we've ever had a run-in based in truth.
Not in absolutes, anyway. I still don't trust Morag at all. But what's happened so far, even though it's been pretty bad, we have progressed, I guess. And I still won't trust her after we get out of here, but I want to get Hephaesta out of here.
I want to get Dahlia out of here, so let's find the next one and we'll just see what happens. Everyone hop on.
Everybody climbs up on top of Effie the Unicorn.
Yeah.
Not you.
But I'm slow.
You'll catch up eventually.
Oh, no, come on, Hephaesta.
Well, fine. Could you do it quieter? right, that's enough. Hold on tight.
So the four of you are in the apartment. What are you doing?
I head over to the window, and I guess I'm just going to follow where I saw that vision of Dahlia going.
Dahlia vanished into darkness, and you saw a shadow replace her.
Okay.
As you kind of lift the window up, and it squeaks, and you can kind of coming from the apartment next door, like a very loud disapproval.
Don't start with me, Eth.
She just cleared her throat.
That's how this always starts.
It really is. It's strange. You look out, you saw the rain, and you could see the familiar alley outside your apartment in Tezrab, in the artist district. As you stare out into the darkness, in the distance, you can see castles follow.
Off we go. And I start taking us towards the castle.
You make your way towards castles following. It's a thing of like the window, and you open it. For a second, you're all out there. You could feel the cold and you could feel the wind. And then you're all in the forgotten dungeon in Castles Follow, and you just hear, "Come find me, Heffy." And Dahlia's voice just echoing around the dungeon.
What happened with you and Dahlia here? I know I bumped into her. She threatened my mom.
She's funny like that, isn't she?
I wouldn't call that funny, Heffy.
Well, it is for her. It's harmless, I'm sure. It's really hard to explain. I'm probably about to show you, so can we all just maybe not judge and also don't immediately jump in?
Do your thing, but I can't promise that I won't judge.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, that's okay. I will let you know if I need help.
Okay.
Is there a signal?
I'll whip my tail back and forth.
The dungeon, it was one of those places where doors were opening and closing of their own volition. You can hear Dahlia's voice, her laughter, and just it's more of a cackle. It's more hysterical. And occasionally you just hear the sound of her boot as it skips against the flagstone floor of the forgotten dungeon. And you round a corner, Hephaesta, and you're in the Flatstone Gardens in Tezrab.
Dahlia?
Oh, Heffy. I've been here. I got a little early. I got us a good spot.
I kind of look around and try to jog my memory again. Is this one that I managed to hold on to, or is this another thing that I didn't care enough about?
This one, give me a wisdom saving throw.
21.
This one you remember, because this one was the last one.
Okay.
You picked this spot because it was a public place.
I said no judging.
You said there was something you wanted to talk to me about? Dish, bitch. Did I say that right?
That was, yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So she's acting as though this is just a memory to her. I'm not a unicorn. I'm just, okay. And it doesn't appear that she recognizes the others are there?
Nope.
Okay. I do kind of pause for a minute and I turn back to them and I go, okay, not what I expected. Not the castle. This, the funny one, is when we broke up. And I am looking for opinions. Should we replay the scene as happened? Should we try to fix this a little? What's the vibe?
Do what you wish you would have done.
Okay, that's one for change it.
I wasn't allowed to do that, so I was going to say just play it out.
Yeah, I was going to say play it out.
Oh.
Kill her.
Kill the king.
Is Dahlia the king?
Ivan, you can't kill everyone.
You could try.
I guess Morag said that this is a bit of a delusion for Dahlia, so I guess it's kind of bringing the reality back.
Is that what she said? Are we sure that that's...
Oh, play it out the way she wished you would have done it.
That's even more delusional.
I don't know if but we're pulling. We're pulling.
We're breaking.
We're breaking the
But are
delusion.
we breaking by pulling?
Are we breaking the pattern? Maybe we should
really
quit.
can't wait to fuck you all up. I really. There was another party. I was like, oh god, Declan, I don't know if you should do that. Bring it on, you bastards. Oh, you haven't seen shit yet. I don't care.
Just lashing at it anyway. Festa really sucks. I know that quite recently, but you got to play it out. But I was glad that everyone else was there when I went through my stuff. We're here now if you need us.
I need you guys, specifically Fia, because no offense, she's the only one who matters. I need you guys to know that I have grown and changed as a person since this happened.
I know.
She takes a deep breath and she turns around and looks at Dahlia. She's like sitting on a bench. Is this like picture perfect? Is it like...
There's a small little blanket laid out. A basket's being held by a butler. There's a celloist off to one side playing Die Nate Die.
Holy shit, did she think you were going to propose or something? Shut up, Fia. Not help. Sorry.
So I spoke to my mom. She reckons that we could have the chalet for the weekend, if you still want to go.
Wow. That's lovely. Dahlia, actually, I called you here, funny story, to tell you that we're done. So good luck, kid. And I like finger gun at her.
Festa, you can be a little bit.
You said to play it out as it happened.
That's what you said to her.
Shut up.
What do you mean done?
It's not working out, you know? It was fun. This was never meant to be like a long-term thing.
You're kidding. No.
We had a great time.
You do this all the time. No, what are you? No, you told me last night that you love me.
Correct. I then sobered up this morning.
What?
But yeah, we're just crazy, having a good time. And I think it's time for me to move on. You know? You too. You should, I don't know, go to school.
I love
something.
you.
I love that for you. It's not gonna work out, babe.
You made me fall in love with you.
I didn't make you do anything, Dahlia, right? Okay? You're your own person. You made your own decisions, and it's not my fault. You made a bad one.
Is this a joke? Is it like, are you...
Nope, I'm not laughing. So you pack up your little picnic basket.
What? No.
And you take...
No, just and she kind of reaches for your hands.
Don't.
Just... Can we just... And like the celloist stops playing and the butler is like shooing them away. Can we just talk?
I've said everything I have to say.
But this isn't you. You told me you loved me.
You know, you're really embarrassing yourself here now. It's embarrassing that you believed that, and it's embarrassing that you're begging me.
Did I do something wrong?
You didn't do anything, Dahlia. I'm just done. All right? I had my fun, and I'm moving on.
No. You can't. We were going to my parents' chalet for the weekend. It's all arranged.
And now we're not, Dahlia. We're done. How hard is that to understand?
And she starts kind of clutching at a bag on her side.
Pack up. Go home. I don't love you, and I never have. I don't care, Dahlia. We're done.
I can change. I can be better.
You can't. You're always going to be daddy's girl. You're always going to be rich and prissy and a bitch, and I'm not here for it anymore, okay? So just cut your losses now and leave me alone. Don't contact me. Don't follow me. I've had enough.
And she just starts sobbing.
I lightly kick over the picnic basket and then turn around.
You kick the picnic basket and you storm off in a huff. Dahlia just screams your name. I love you. I love you so fucking much.
I just throw a middle finger into the air behind me and keep walking.
You were my first. You find yourselves standing in a dilapidated study. The bookshelves have fallen to pieces. The desk is cluttered in debris and dust and cobwebs, echoing faintly a dying cry of Dahlia's tears. There's a fragment on the table.
I just pick it up and I don't even look at the others.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Look what it happened, right? It's over.
I'm sorry you had to do that again.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I did it the first time, so. Onwards and upwards.
Okay.
There's 2 doors in the room. The one in front leads deeper into Castle Swallow. Beyond, you can hear Dahlia's maniacal laughter. The door behind you is closed, and behind it you can hear some pulsing music. Hard rock techno. And you know it instantly, Hephaesta, as just the warm-up sound from Club Karma.
I kind of look between the two and like pause for a minute and just breathe for a second, and then kind of gesture at the Club Karma one and go, don't remember anything that bad happening at the club, so should we take a breather, maybe?
Sure, if you want. It's you know these memories better.
Wish I didn't.
Pulling the door open and stepping in, it is just that the vibrations of the sound hit all of you. Ivan, you are just constantly rippling.
Is he like Flubber?
It's like Flubber, yeah. Wall to wall, it is packed with half-naked, half-dressed bodies. The who's who and the up-and-coming of the nightlife in the city of Tezrab, and there in the middle of it all is a rather cross-looking Hephaesta, just sitting at a table with a 5-foot space nobody seems to be intruding upon. It is just a force field. She's sitting there with just a finger in her pint of mead, just stirring it, completely unfazed by the music, the dancing, the making out, exalted exuberance of the nightclub.
I browse across the room for Dahlia.
In the crowd, Heffy the unicorn, you can see 2 Dahlias. There's a Dahlia in sort of a shimmery silver dress, sleeveless, a low cut back, kind of awkwardly standing to one side in like a group of people. They're the marks that the Club Karma regulars can pick out, the rich boys and daddy's girls that come to play. And it's Dahlia the first night you saw her. Long brown hair draped over one shoulder, very, very soft makeup with a little shimmer around her eyes and across the bridge of her nose. She's quite pretty. It's kind of what caught your eye. And she's standing there kind of awkwardly, literally like a stranded lamb. And you see another version of her dressed all in black, her short pixie cut bob, neon pink, and just the sharpest eyeliner that could cut corners off of diamonds, bounding into Eve's office.
Okay, we've 2 options. Great. Little baby Dahlia before, I ruined her life. Or possibly crazy Dahlia after I ruined her life. Any preferences?
I think we need a bit of a palate cleanser after that last one. What would you prefer?
To go home. This is terrible.
I also don't think you've ruined this person's life. To say that is to say that people have no free will of their own. Life is chaotic and difficult, but you were just you.
This all comes out of the mouth of a flying squirrel, by the way.
Is he sitting with his hands like
Yes.
folded as well? Just
Like down on his hunkers lying on your back.
debatable. Fia, again, the only person who matters here.
I guess you have to look at it in terms of what will help us get out of here. Will just talking to Dahlia the first time you met her just relive a good memory? Will that help?
I don't know anymore, and the hag is unsurprisingly not incredibly helpful. Okay, for once, I think Evan's correct. I think we could all use a little palate cleanser.
Right then, let's go ruin a life.
Me and my unicorn ways work our way through the crowd towards young, carefree, happy, unruined Dahlia.
You move into the crowd, the mass of bodies. And as you do, you see other Hephaesta get up and just snake her way towards Dahlia. We know what this Dahlia looks like. What does Hephaesta look like? Is there any difference between the Hephaesta we know now and the Hephaesta back then?
So while she never dressed incredibly, I don't want to say well, but like it wasn't even good for baby goth, it's definitely just a lot more plain. Not as many piercings, not as many chains, much smaller boots. Longer hair that you can see she tried to magic kind of a black blue, but there's still flecks of like the red and gold coming out. And you can see it's all fake confidence. It's all fake. You can see that from the outside.
She approaches Dahlia, who's kind of standing there really awkwardly.
She kind of squeezes in to the crowd. You said there's a few people around her, so she just like jams her hip up in there next to someone else and kind of squeezes in next to her, and in a move that she thinks is incredibly smooth, hands over her half drunk fingered cup of mead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't order this.
Oh, no, this is on me. I just saw you over
You want me
here.
to pour this on you?
No,
What?
I saw you over here, and I thought you looked really cool, and I wanted to come chat.
Yeah, Dahlia. Yeah, I like the music. And she's kind of playing with her hair a little bit now.
I take a sip of the mead, and then I like gesture again towards her, like towards her face a bit.
Okay. And she takes like a swig from it. What's your name?
Who?
Your name.
Oh, Hephaesta. Hephaesta.
No, I don't think it's a fire hazard.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you wanna go outside?
Do you want to go out? Outside.
No, I don't want to know where the bathrooms are.
What?
Out? And like she just makes these like kind of gestures with like, me and you, and she kind of thumbs the door.
Oh yeah, we can go back to mine.
Okay, yeah.
I just grab her hand and start dragging her outside.
Yeah, you pull her through the crowd, and all of you kind of watch as Dahlia is just led through the dancers and the music and the noise and the smoke. Hephaesta taking her by the hand and just pulling her out of Club Karma.
Unicorn Hephaesta's just standing there with like a hoof on her forehead, just like, oh my god, oh god. Right, okay, I guess we're following them out.
That seemed to go well.
If that's what you call good. But I just lead us out to follow them outside.
You're kind of chasing behind them, wondering what kind of moves AJ's put on Fia.
That's good. Oh my god. This guy's got no chance. Well, it's Fia.
You head up the stairs, you pass the bouncer, and again, it's those iron steps up onto the laneway. As you kind of fumble out through the doors, you're back in your apartment, and you see that Dahlia has a small sending stone, and there's music coming out of it. She's wearing like one of your long t-shirts. Oh, so he's a band, like he's a one-man band.
Yeah.
And you went out with him?
You could call it that, yeah.
And she stretches out the t-shirt. He's a bit skinny.
Yeah, well, I don't look. We all make mistakes. He was most definitely a mistake, all right?
Nathaniel? It just sounds like such a common name.
I mean, there was nothing remarkable about him, that's for sure.
And again, like she's just fully, and then she kind of stretches out his face, and she's like, "Hey, Hephaesta, you wanna kiss my unremarkable common lips?"
Ew, stop it.
You come on. It'll be really hot. We can listen to my terrible music. And I can write a song about you.
Oh God, I hope he never did.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Blech.
And like she kind of reaches back to the sending stone and she turns the volume up on it a little bit. And there is just music kind of blasting out. It's the same kind of sound from Club Karma. And then there's just banging on the wall.
Fuck off, Ethel.
And you hear from the other side. She kind of starts to dance a little bit, like she's sipping from like a small little glass, and she kind of starts to dance around the apartment a little bit.
Hephaesta just kind of laughs at her a little bit. It's just like, do not enjoy this. This is not enjoyable music. Knock it off.
But we can enjoy all of this. Come on, dance. Like no, like not to be cliche, but nobody's watching.
You don't know that. I'm high profile criminal mastermind. There could be somebody spying on me right now.
Yes, you are. You're Hephaesta, the big bad bouncer lady of Club Karma. Ooh.
You make enemies as a bouncer. I have plenty of enemies. You're wearing one.
Ethel?
Well,
This skinny thing?
I'll defeat Ethel one day.
Stronger folks have tried.
I grab her glass and I just like down it and kind of start swaying back and forth a little bit.
I saw those hips move that first night. There's more fluidity. Come on. And she kind of reached out both her hands to you.
I roll my eyes, but like in a fun way, and just grab her hands and like continue kind of very stiffly shifting back and forth.
She puts her hands on your hips, and again, she just starts to kind of like faster kind of to the music. She's kind of rocking you back and forth a little bit. I'm thinking of like cutting my hair.
Okay, that's fun. What
like
do you...
Like a short little...
Okay.
Pixie cut, maybe? I don't know.
Cute.
Maybe like pink or something? I don't know.
Pink suit. You got the pink horns with the pink hair. That'd be cute.
Would you like that? Like, would you think that would be nice?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be hot.
Okay. Yeah. I'll talk to Daddy about it and just see what he thinks.
You have to ask Daddy. You have to ask Daddy permission.
No, I don't have to ask. I just mean, like family, and he's involved in like a lot of big meetings and stuff.
Who needs to loosen up now, Dahlia? And I give her like a little wiggle, like a little shake.
You kind of bounce off of her, and like she goes red. Yeah. What are we doing? And like she runs to the bathroom, and she comes out with a pair of scissors, and she's just holding it. She goes, I can't. I can't do it.
Do it.
No, I can't.
Do it.
I can't.
Do it.
Snip.
Oh my God, you did it. I can't believe you did that.
Does it look bad? Oh my God.
You only cut one chunk. You got to cut the rest.
Oh no, there's more. I thought that was all of it.
No.
I've never cut hair before.
Oh, there's so much more.
Oh my God, is this a job? Do I have a job? Am I a hairdresser now?
Is anyone paying you? Nobody's paying. You get paid to do jobs.
Oh, that's where money comes from.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. So I think this is a mistake. I think I've had too much of that. Where did you get this stuff for?
I told you, criminal mastermind.
And she kind of walks over to... We need to get a cleaner in here, I think. Or like, I don't know, a priest. And she kind of takes the bottle and she takes a swig at it. McGucket Firebrand Dwarven. What the hell's a McGucket?
I'm still not quite sure. I'm not going to lie.
And she takes another swig of it. Okay, I'm going to need you to do like the next one.
I just reach out and I take the scissors, but like grab her hand at the same time. Ready?
No, but do it anyway.
I reach out and I grab her kind of by the hips and like give her a spin so she's facing away from me, and I just grab like the whole ponytail and just start cutting straight across.
Oh my God, I'm bald.
You're not.
I'm a bald menace.
And I give it like a little tousle, try to give it like a little volume.
Sexy bald menace.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I can do this.
Yeah. I think I've got a mirror in here somewhere.
No, I don't want to look at it.
It's
I can
fine.
just about make it out in the shine on the grease. And right now it looks good, and I've just imbibed enough of whatever toxic beverage that is. Oh, I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Come sit.
Yeah, okay. Can we turn the music down as well?
Yeah. I turn it down just so it's kind of just barely humming in the background, and I lead her gently over to like the foot of the bed.
What's everybody else doing at this moment as the four of you watch on?
Trying not to make eye contact with anyone.
You're so aroused.
I was fighting cringe, man.
Oh no.
Fuck you.
Oh, love, gross.
I feel like, oh, love, cute.
I think I'm just keeping a focus on a tail swish. That's the last order I've been given. Any second now, I'm going to spring into action.
See, people get it confused all the time. This isn't love. This is infatuation. This is all it is.
Infatuation.
Infatuation.
Okay. How's that different to love?
Shh, be quiet. I'm trying to listen.
He's like the best romance novel I've ever seen. Holy shit, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Kiss. Stop reading my mind.
Okay, with all that happening, I'm in one corner watching this memory unfold.
He is really foaming at the mouth now.
Yeah, you've led Dahlia over, or the memory of Hephaesta has led Dahlia over to the foot of the bed. And she kind of sits down and she's... It's a little hot in here.
Do you want me to open the window?
No, Ethel's going to get in.
Okay. I just started like fanning her with my hand a little bit. Just, you're all right. Just breathe.
I really like you. And she squirms a little bit.
I think you're pretty great.
No, it's okay. You don't. Oh my god! It's the whiskey or whatever that was. Is that whiskey? Is that legal? And it's just so. And she kind of starts kind of like patting her face a little bit. Forget I said that. That's just weird. That's just.
No,
it's okay.
Yeah.
No, and
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
so pink.
Sure, I think that would look really good. Yeah, I think that.
And she kind of sits up a little bit.
Are you thinking like hot pink or like?
Mm-hmm. And the four of you see in the reflection on the window, the glass, Dahlia is just cries a little bit.
You feeling a little better? You sitting down helping?
Yeah. I have to go home.
Okay. But you can hang out a while longer if you want. Like you don't have to.
No, I should be going. I've got classes in the morning.
Okay.
But I'd find
that's important.
Yeah. No, yeah. I it was great.
Yeah. Thanks for coming over. I'll walk you to the door.
It's just right there.
Yeah. Well, just don't want you to trip on something on the way over.
Yeah. There's
shit everywhere.
Priest cleaner.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
I'm just gonna change.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can keep that if you want. I'm not really attached.
You know what? I will clean it.
Sure.
And I can have it sent back.
No rush at all.
And she kind of like boop, boop, with the face of Nate again.
I just kind of look at her and pause for a second. And like as she's holding the little face, I grab like his face on the shirt and just pull her in real fast and give her a kiss. Like a really quick, just like, mwah, and then I kind of shove her back. So I'll see you later.
I mean, I guess I could skip the first couple of classes.
I mean, if I never went to school, so like, is that just a thing you can do? Is that?
I'll just get like a note.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah. If you wanna.
If you want me to.
Yeah. No. I invite you to hang out. We can hang out.
And she leans in to kiss you again.
I just let her. I just kind of hands up for a second, and then after a second, just like grab her waist.
Yeah, she kind of puts her hands around your shoulders and then kind of up to your neck and she kind of your face, and she kind of pulls back and she's okay.
Will I pour us some more of that? Whatever that is.
Sure. Yeah, that would be. You're really cool.
You're not so bad yourself.
You see Hephaesta turn back to the counter, and Dahlia just kind of like, with her hands kind of in her eyes, kind of just wipes away a little bit, and she just kind of like, she's smiling. And she does kind of a very quiet yes to herself, and she kind of squirms in the t-shirt a small bit, kind of pulling at the ends of it. And where Hephaesta turns to reach for the bottle of whatever poison McGucket was branded as alcohol, they vanish into shadows that just sort of melt away. And there's a shard on the counter. As you watch the forms of Dahlia and Hephaesta kind of just fade away, the shadows just sort of dissipate, the four of you are left in Hephaesta's very messy apartment. Out the window, you can see Castles Follow. The entrance to Hephaesta's apartment, you can hear the thumping music of Club Karma. And where you saw Dahlia disappear down into the bathroom, there is just a very, very dark corridor.
Well, the corridor looks spooky, and we've been on a pretty good run. We don't know if the castle is that much better. Votes?
I have your back no matter which way you go.
Very helpful, thank you.
You're welcome.
Spooky. Let's do spooky.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a palate cleanser.
Oh, great. Back into the depths.
Wait. In the window, there is an apparition of Morag just standing there. The shade or shadow form that appeared first manifested on the chrome reflection of the cooker has come more into itself. As horrifying and grotesque as it is, you see that it's easier to kind of see her now and make out her form. You have disturbed the memories.
Is that not how we were supposed to do it?
You're getting to the heart of it. You have 3. You only need 2 more. I have found her. And with those 5 pieces, we can return to our true selves and shatter the delusion.
Will that free Dahlia as well?
Yes.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, yeah, I just don't know if I trust the hag who's tried to kill me multiple times, including last night.
Wait, you're in the hospital because of her?
Yeah.
I thought Dahlia did this to you.
We're saving Dahlia. Why would I save her if she tried to kill me?
I don't know. I wasn't there when you were fighting.
Well, it was her.
It was a job.
Well, you're bad at it. I'm alive, I think.
For better or worse, the 3 of us are caught in this mess. You involved yourself.
You were trying to kill Dahlia.
At Kyle's behest.
What?
Kyle requested that I dispatch Dahlia. She was becoming a nuisance, Your words, he said.
Don't twist this back on me. I never asked for this.
I owed Kyle a favor. He cashed it in. Killed Dahlia.
And will you still be on that job if we get out of here, or do I need to take you out now?
Lucky for you, the deal struck with Kyle has been superseded. Ajalius has made a promise.
And Jaylis is just like doing that, like cut off at the throat thing.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no, no.
We're not allowed to. You said we're not allowed to talk about the deal. That was your words.
I think it's a bit too late for that. What deal did he make?
If I'm allowed to say it, but you said I wasn't allowed to say it, so I don't know.
Yeah, but then you also told us about the whole dream thing. You weren't supposed to tell us.
Yes, you might as well finish the rest of the story.
Morag cannot harm Hephaesta or Dahlia once we're out of here on the material plane.
I explained that once I am free of this never-ending torture, apparently, that I will need time, a lifetime, to recover. You have 2 more pieces to claim. You will find me where you last saw Dahlia, Hephaesta. She's gone from the window.
Fucking Kyle did what?
I don't know. It's the first time hearing about it.
I can't believe you lied, AJ.
I didn't lie. Wait, did I lie?
You omitted the truth.
Which bit?
You didn't tell us that you made a deal with Morag.
I did.
You didn't tell us about the deal itself and the details of it. I know that's part of the first one, but that's still...
It counts.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I was very clear when I said we need to go to sleep because Morag is going to help us get Hephaesta and Dahlia out, and then once that happens, she can't harm.
Look, I'm confused.
Sounds like a plan, not a deal, to be fair.
Oh, right. I see where the confusion is here. Yes, we shook on it. Just because I wanted to make sure it would happen.
So you shook her hand. Was that not weird and gross?
Oh, sorry. Actually, I should be totally honest. She kissed my lips.
Oh, that's a very different thing than because handshakes are like just hands and much less sexy.
I kind of put that in the back of my mind. I forgot that it wasn't a handshake. It was a...
So you lied again.
I'm gonna...
How do I trust anybody?
I'm going to look at Fia for a reaction.
I'm just kind of... She's stunned. Her eyes have gone wide and she's just staring off into the abyss.
Right. Can we put all of this aside?
Yeah, let's...
And just get
completely
out
forget
of
about
here.
that.
Spooky corridor.
I
Hop
want to
on.
see if there's
Oh,
any
okay.
questions. I really feel like I said the truth. I just don't...
I don't want to know anymore.
Okay. But I will tell you everything.
I really don't want to know.
Was it just a kiss?
I don't understand that question.
We'll explain it to you later, honey.
Okay.
Hephaesta, with the weasel, squirrel, and slime ball on your back, you saunter down the corridor. As you cross through the doorway, this isn't your memory. The air, everything. It's very dark. The passageway is very, very narrow, and the stone walls are old and smooth. There's a flickering of torchlight in the distance, and you just hear Dahlia whimpering. Eve, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm really scared.
Hearing that, I immediately pick up the pace into like a light gallop. I don't know horse terms. A trot. I can't. I prance.
As he race
Thank you.
towards the torchlight and the voices, we will end the episode there. You've been listening to Romancing the Dungeon with Amber, Sam, Louise, Ben, and me, Declan, your Dungeon Master. That's it for that episode. You'd know that because you're at the very, very end. Big thank you, as always, to Ghost of Red Mountain for our theme song, Haunted, and our title card and artwork is by Ralph is Redacted. Oh boy, they've left it in a precarious position, but don't worry, they're not going to mess it up. I left the silence there because I figured you and I both know that they probably will mess it up. I very, very quickly want to mention some friends of the show and something that they are working on. We would love if you checked out Dungeons and Naggins, an Irish comedy co-op board game with booze. You wake up at a dungeon with a hangover and a note, and you and your drinking buddies must embark on an epic and very Irish quest. Dungeons and Naggins is a co-op Irish comedy board game for 2 to 6 players. It's newbie friendly and there are optional drinking game rules. Support the Kickstarter on October 10th to be the first to get a copy of the game, and for more information, do check out dungeonsandnaggins.com. Oh, our own stuff. You can check us out on social media at D8 Dungeon. We would love if you dropped over to our Discord server, and we're going to be chatting about this episode. We have questions, and maybe you have answers, so hopefully we will see you on the Discord. More shenanigans coming out in 2 weeks' time. Until then, have a good one. Mind yourselves. Oh, Fia, you're still here. Okay, take the bins out.
Such a dick. You're such a dick.
It's hard to know where like Declan, Louise and Fia and Ross Graybrush begin.
Yeah. Honestly.
Just take the fucking bins out, Louise. Take the fucking bins out.
It's because he's just eaten. He now has a bit of energy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the caffeine and a little bit of chocolate I've had have given me ammunition to bully Louise. I mean, Fia. I'm Ross Graybrush.